Hey guys, welcome to another video on Brand Device where we talk about business and finance. My name is Bharat, and in this video I want to break down for you how I make over 500,000 euros a year from 7 different sources of income. I know in the starting it sounds like a lot of money, but you have to break it down to how do you make around 42,000 euros per month. Most of the money that I'm earning right now, I'm investing back into the business. So the money that we are still living on is like around 1,000 to 2,000 euros per month, not more than that, because right now the main focus is business. How do we grow the business? What kind of softwares do we invest in? What kind of lawyers do we invest in? What kind of accountants? What kind of employees? And so on. So right now, like taking the profits out and like, I don't know, like buying some kind of fancy car or something is not the priority at all. Right now, even the place where we are living at, like we see so many like, fancy Audis or Porsches and all sorts of like fancy cars, but we are still like happily driving around in our Volkswagen Caddy because we are having a mission, and the mission is to just like make sure that we are able to build as many sources of income as we can before we can just like take a back seat and just like sit down and relax. I don't think like I will be able to ever do that. Building businesses is what I enjoy the most, so I think take an inspiration from this, whatever different kind of sources of income I share with you. See what kind of sources of income you find interesting, what you want me to speak more about maybe in the next videos, and what kind of ideas you have on your own. So let me start with the first one. The first source of business, and which is also the biggest source for revenue, is marketing consulting. I'm a student of marketing, like I did my master's in marketing and so on, and a lot of the theoretical background that we learned there was still very useful for me when I was starting out to approach different kind of businesses. So what you do in marketing consulting is essentially you approach different kind of businesses. You audit their marketing activities, see what kind of things they're doing right or what kind of things they can improve on. And then maybe you take care of their Facebook ads, their YouTube ads and so on. Maybe you help them build ads. You consult them on their email marketing. This is one area where I heavily specialize on, because even though I'm a social media, person right now myself, and I have like so many different social media brands, but I do know that like if you are not doing email marketing, like you're just essentially missing out almost on 70% of your revenue. So we are really big on that. We specialize on automation, broadcasting, segmenting, building custom audiences, all of that. So I think this is one place that we provide a lot of value in, and also like what our clients really like. And our clients range from like some really major like German companies to like just individuals who are just starting out. They want to build a business, they have some ideas, but they do not know how to implement it. This I do on the basis of one-off sessions or something, or sometimes over a longer subscription period. For most of the major companies we do marketing consulting with, we are having a subscription-based model. So every single month you have recurring revenue from that. Now, one thing that you have to understand is that in these days where there are so many people who just like, claim to be marketing consultants, you really have to build a portfolio for yourself. You have to show what kind of work you have done previously. And that is the most legitimate way and authentic way you can approach this business. Like there are so many people who will tell you, yeah, just like, cold call people and stuff like that. It works in a way, but like if you do not have anything to show for, if you haven't done anything yourself, you have no portfolio, you have no, let's say businesses that you've held previously, or maybe started your own businesses, then it becomes very difficult for companies to trust you with any kind of consulting whatsoever. Right? So if you're starting out in this field, definitely build your own businesses, show that you have done something, and then you can approach companies and consult them on their marketing activities. Now, the second major source of my revenue is online courses and one-on-one consulting. This is something I do on academy.bharatingermany.com. We also call it Big Academy. There I have different kind of courses which target different problems in people's lives. For example, if somebody is willing to come to Germany and they do not understand how to start the application process and stuff like that, we have a course called Complete Course for Studying in Germany, which takes them from like absolute zero till the time they're done with the entire masters in Germany. So the support that we provide is better and more than anybody else in the field. And that's what makes the course stands out. Then we have the Complete Course for Finding Jobs in Germany. This is something where students who are already in Germany, who are having trouble finding jobs, they can get benefit from this. Then we have the Complete Course for Freelancing in Germany. This is again, if you're already in Germany and you want to figure out how you want to freelance and like what kind of different opportunities are there for you. This is also where like people can just come, enroll in the course and get value out of it. The other one is appointments. So like whenever you see any kind of appointment links in the description below, you can take a look at the available time slots, book an appointment, write down your questions, And then when the call happens, so like, once the booking happens, we send them the call details and stuff. And then during the call, we take care of whatever questions or problems the person who booked the appointment has. Now, the third major source of our revenue is affiliate marketing. Now, throughout our social media brands, whenever somebody clicks on the link given in the description, they open something, they buy something. These are generally affiliate links. So whenever they do that, without any kind of additional cost to them, so like it will be exactly the same how they would like when they're like, doing it by just going to the website directly, without any kind of additional cost to them, we get a commission for bringing a customer to that company from our links. Now, the fourth source of revenue that I have is YouTube. Now, YouTube is like one of the lowest ones because like I think we just get around 1,000 euros per month from YouTube. Many people who think that, okay, like if you're having like this many subscribers, that means you're earning this much money. Like one subscriber doesn't mean like €1 per month that you're earning. It doesn't work like that. It depends on like what kind of audience you're having, where is that audience based, what kind of content you're producing, is it towards education, finance, lifestyle, and other themes. This really depends. And for example, YouTube for us, like this is not a major source of revenue. Like we still make these videos because first of all, I really love making the videos. And it also like builds a nice audience around. So maybe if somebody's having a similar kind of problem and you're talking about that project, then they look forward for you to talk about them because maybe there are not enough number of people who are speaking about the same topic, or if they are, they just like your way of talking about these subjects or these themes better. So anybody who is having any kind of doubt or issue that, hey, like there are already so many like, YouTubers out there, should I start a YouTube channel at all still? The thing is, there is no other you out there who's making a video on a specific topic. So you can always go ahead and share your thoughts or express your opinions, because you never know what kind of people are on the same wavelength with you. Whenever you speak about something, the way you speak, the kind of points that you pick up, maybe some people like them. And then like, of course, they follow you, they listen to more of your advices, and this can really become into a big community. So that's why, for example, nobody was talking about Germany as an education hub. At that time, I was the very first person who started talking about Germany for further studies, for working and so on. And that's why I created Bharat in Germany. I created this channel around, I think, 23rd January 2017. And it just blasted. Like we have over 200,000 subscribers there alone on Bharat in Germany. Now, second was brand device. So I was like, okay, there are so many people who are like, expats who are living in Germany. And expat is something like, if you're from Netherlands, you're from Denmark, you're from Ukraine, Russia, whatsoever, as soon as you start and you live in Germany, you become an expat. Like even within EU, if you're coming from other EU country, you are not the most comfortable in consuming information in German. So this is the reason like I started brand device. I was like, okay, there are so many expats. There are around like 13 million expats in Germany who want to consume information in English, and they can understand and educate themselves better in English. So I was like, okay, so we are going to start Brand Device, which is going to focus on investment, finance, and business in English language because everybody else is doing it in German. And again, Brand Device is working out well. Then I have another YouTube channel where I make videos in my mother tongue, Hindi. And then I'm working on another YouTube channel where I'm planning to make videos in German. So I was like, why not? Even if my German is not perfect or like it's not the same as the native speakers, I'm still going to give it a try. The only thing that can hold you back from starting something new is yourself. Now, the fifth source of revenue that we have is our Airbnb. So we have an Airbnb called Aero Diaries. You can also learn more about it on aerodiaries.com, where we rent out our house, which is on an island in Denmark. And we also do marriage consulting. So if there are people from different countries, so like, one is from EU and one is from outside EU or something, or if you're like from within two different like, EU states or something like that, generally like, going through the marriage process, it becomes difficult, but like in Denmark, it's super easy. So we also help couples out with that. So that is our another source of revenue. Then we have staking cryptocurrency. That is not making a lot of money right now, but I believe that like in the longer run, that could be something very interesting. And then the next source of income is dividends from stocks. This is also not much, like it's like around 100 euros per month or something, but it is still better than nothing. Like 100 euros per month is still going to be, let's say, 1/3 of our grocery bill or something, 1/3 or 1/4 or something like that. So these are my sources of income, and I hope you take inspiration from them. I hope you learn something from them. Maybe you get your own interesting ideas and you want to work on them. Because the thing is, like right now, everything is going online. You saw that like when the entire pandemic hit, most of the people who were still doing fine and were actually like growing further were the people who were having online businesses. This does not mean that you should have all of your eggs in one basket only, that you're only having online businesses. For example, we are also having like, physical business where we are renting out our house. So our house, it is not going to disappear. People are still going to come from different places to the island where we can rent out the house. Have a nice mix, build different kind of things, but you have to start at one place. I started with Bharat in Germany, and that worked out very well for me, like in the longer run. And then I moved to Brandawise because again, this is what I was really, really passionate about. Also during my master's, I studied marketing. My master thesis was based on how to use marketing 4.0 to increase the sales of digital products. A huge, huge game changer for me. I learned a lot of things there. Then I hired a business coach to help me out in marketing consulting business. And now I'm like, also doing well there. So this is the thing, like you have to start somewhere, you have to focus your energy there, and then you can branch out into different places. But you cannot start with already like, putting your energy in 5 different places. It becomes very difficult. Like maybe you're a super like, efficient person and you can like focus on 5 different tasks at the same time. For me, it is very difficult. I can only do one task very well at one time. But if I have to do tasks with let's say a medium quality or something, then I can also handle like, 5-6 different kind of like projects whatsoever. So this is my thoughts on it. Like maybe you can share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you have any kind of questions, you want me to make videos on specific topics, let me know. And I will love to share my opinions on that. If you are looking forward to get on a call with me, you can do that with the link given in the description. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.